This was a weird divisional round weekend. Definitely, we had 3 upsets, 3 road teams winning, and the road team that a lot of people were actually picking ended up losing. Well, actually, that's not totally true. People seem to like the Ravens more than anything else, but still, people were really buying into San Diego winning this game, I think. Looking ahead to next week, the AFC title game, Pittsburgh and Baltimore in Pittsburgh. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in the same season because, I don't know exactly what it is, but it does not happen all that often. It's difficult to keep beating a team like that. Eventually they figure out what you do well, and they figure out how to stop it. So, I think it's going to be a very good game, just like the first 3. But, guys, Baltimore is beat up right now. I guess they're going to have Terrell Suggs, but he might not be 100%. I don't know if they're going to have Samari Rolle or LaRon McClain. They are beat up right now. They've had a really tough season. Well, that's how they win games. They're very physical, and a side effect of being that physical is they're worn out right now. So, I'm not going to make any picks yet. I'm going to have to think about this right now. But expect another physical, low-scoring game. Even with what we saw out there today with this Pittsburgh-San Diego game that featured 59 total points, which blows my mind, I would expect a very low-scoring game. I don't really care what the under on points is in this game. I'm going to take the under. I pretty much can guarantee that much. I don't see points coming in this game. But again, this is their 3rd crack at it, and to lose to a team 3 times in the same season is kind of embarrassing. NFC title game, it's crazy. We're having the NFC title game in Arizona. That is just so foreign, so weird. I mean, I don't think any of us were ready for that. But this game, Philadelphia matches up real well to Arizona. If you just look at the game they played on Thanksgiving earlier this year where Philadelphia won like 49-20, okay, that much is obvious, but this game is going to be in Arizona. That game was in Philadelphia, number 1. And number 2, Arizona's not the same team they were in the regular season. They looked kind of like they were sandbagging for a little while. I'm not saying they were, but that's what it looks like. They almost looked like they were hiding something. And maybe they were. But you look at what Arizona has. Arizona's still not a great running team. They're pretty average running the ball. So, Philadelphia's run defense, which is pretty great, can definitely hold up the minuscule running game of the Cardinals. Arizona has great receivers and a great quarterback, but excuse me. Philadelphia has a great secondary. Asante Samuel, Sheldon Brown, Quentin Mikell, and of course Brian Dawkins. So they can match up with those guys. They can limit them. They're a great turnover-forcing defense. They know how to force turnovers. And, Kurt Warner, if you can get pressure on him and rattle him and force him to move, he's going to turn it over. And they have that great pass rush. For the most part, they bring a good pass rush. They know how to blitz. And we all know how Warner can fare against the blitz sometimes. That's how you take him out of his element. And offensively, I don't know about this Cardinals defense. It's been great the last 2 weeks, but I'm not sure how great it really is. I think Philadelphia will probably be able to get their points there. As long as they have a balanced game plan. Westbrook should be able to run well. I expect McNabb to pass well. McNabb looks great out there right now. If you look at his numbers the last 2 weeks, they're not great. He has 4 turnovers, 3 touchdowns. It's not great, but he is playing better than his numbers. He is doing what it takes to win. He is making the big plays. So, I look at this game. I definitely think Philadelphia is going to win right now. I think Philadelphia could pretty much blow Arizona out, but mainly because of the matchup stuff. At the same time, Philadelphia, they do come out sluggish sometimes. And it's so easy for Arizona to jump out to a 20-0 lead just like that. So we'll have to see, and that's my look ahead to next week. We'll talk more about it when the time comes, of course.